This content is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health providers with any questions they may have regarding a medical condition. As we're looking at the search volume for parasites each month, there are hundreds of thousands of people keying in tapeworms and parasites. Over the last 20 years, search volume for parasites has been very consistent. You can see most of the search volumes coming out of Africa, Cameroon, Ethiopia, Zambia. But if you take a quick look, just go to this website right here. United States is the 11th. Parasites want to get into your body, and once they're inside your body, they can thrive and reproduce. Now, how do you know if you have parasites? You may experience fatigue, skin rash, digestive problems, bloating, flatulence, neurological issues, abnormal weight gain or weight loss. Parasites exist in first world countries, and I'm going to prove that to you. Women finds parasites in salmon and whole food markets. There are over 500 stores in the US. Costco wholesale. More reports of worms in salmon at San Diego Costco stores. Live worms in Costco salmon. There are over 800 stores worldwide. Can parasites cause constipation or other digestive issues? Let's go through common parasites one by one. This is the tapeworm under the microscope. They have a rostellum that hooks onto your small and large intestines, sucking the life force out of you. Studying the life cycle of parasites, we can get parasites from cows or from pigs, especially when we're eating undercooked or raw meats. In just about every culture, there is a steak tartare dish. This is the Korean version. This is the French version. Carpaccio, that would be the Italian version. Sashimi, a lot of people like to eat their rare steaks. And kitfo is the African version. Studying the life cycle of fish tapeworms, here we have the parasite eggs. Parasite eggs hatch. Once they get hatched, they get eaten by a crustacean. And over time, a fish comes along and they consume the crustacean. They continue to survive. After a while, we have a predatory fish, such as salmon, that comes along, eat the smaller fish. They continue to survive. This could be you eating that raw salmon, and that's how that fish tapeworm gets into your body. The point that I want to make is how these parasites are so seemingly imperishable, jumping from one animal to the next, but continue to survive. Let's look into the survival and replication mechanisms for the beef tapeworm. The adults usually have 1,000 to 2,000 progotids. You may not know what a progotid is. Just think of progotids as these segments that you have on a tapeworm. Previously, we were looking at this picture over here. So this is actually the head. That's this part right here. Now, each progotid can produce 100,000 eggs. One beef tapeworm, you got 1,000 to 2,000 progotids. Each progotid can produce 100,000 eggs. Simple multiplication, I just take 1,000, multiply that by 100,000, you get 100 million eggs. Next, if you have 10 beef tapeworms, we're looking at least 1 billion eggs. Here we have the 59 feet long tapeworm removed from Tieman's rectum. Pigs go viral. 59 feet is roughly 18 meters. Another thing about tapeworms is that they're hermaphrodites. There are many ways you can get parasites. You can get it from raw meats, contaminated water, raw vegetables, and even from your pets. I'm not going to play this video. You guys can look it up yourself. Tapeworms and puppies. This is from the channel. The Weird World We Visit. You can see how she extracted tapeworms from this puppy. A keyword you want to look into is cysticercosis. Parasites can penetrate outside the intestinal walls and start to target internal organs one by one. And over time, they can create a cyst. If you have too many of these, you may start to lose liver function. This is a CT scan of the cysticercosis patient. Parasites went outside of the digestive tract, and now it's in the muscle fibers. The body's going to create an inflammatory response, kill the parasites, but over time, it becomes calcified or a cyst is left behind. This is an MRI scan of cysticercosis in the brain. Patient was coming in with epileptic seizures, headaches. People are just getting overrun by the amount of parasites that they have in their body. And over time, these eggs are all going to hatch and they're going to consume the whole human body. Pay attention to this analogy. A praying mantis is a very powerful insect. It can even hunt down small birds. But if it comes across a swarm of ants, these ants are going to take apart this praying mantis. Just like how parasites can take you apart if you don't address them. Next, we have liver flukes. Taking a closer look, we have the eggs they hatch in water and they would penetrate some type of a snail. Over time, it gets released, goes into some vegetation such as watercress. Animals eat it, and over time, it ends up into your dish. And that's how you get it into your system. Liver flukes specifically target your liver. You must understand that the liver stores vitamins and minerals. This is one of the reasons why parasites love to target your liver, because it found a supplement store. It has all the nutrients and vitamins it needs to survive and replicate. Next, roundworms. 800 million to 1.2 billion around the world are affected with roundworms. Looking at the life cycle, we can see the roundworms that pass from animal to animal and finally into humans. How do these roundworms get into humans? Like this. Roundworms specifically target your small and large intestines. You can find these videos online. If you're experiencing stomach cramps and pain, digestive problems including unexplained constipation, diarrhea, or persistent gas. Look, if you have this many roundworms, your poop can't even exit out of your body. You guys can watch this video from Tomo News. This is a doctor extracting roundworms from a human liver. The human liver stores vitamins and minerals. This is the reason why liver flukes and roundworms love to target the liver. Many people in the modern era have a colon looking just like this, congested with constipation. In addition, with all the parasites that may be crawling through your colon, when elimination is complete, residues of old feces can build up in layers on the walls of the colon. As they putrefy, which means decay and rot, they can cause health problems, pain, and discomfort. Sharing some anti-parasite herbs and medications, not professional medical advice. Do your own research. The most effective way to protect against parasites is prevention, but natural remedies can also be helpful. Here are some natural herbs that may provide relief. Clove bud has been a popular treatment for parasitic infections for centuries. For centuries, wormwood has been used as a traditional herbal medicine to treat different parasitic infections. Vermox, also known as Benzidol, is a medication used to treat infections caused by parasitic worms such as roundworms, whipworms, pinworms, and hookworms. In most countries, this medication is OTC, over-the-counter, which means that you do not need a prescription for it. Fenbenzidol is a popular medication used to fight parasitic infections in animals, including roundworms, hookworms, whipworms, lungworms, and some type of tapeworms. If you have pets, talk to your veterinarian about products like this. You want to spend some time looking at different products that are out in the market. You have ones that are prescription strength, you have ones that are more of a herbal blend. And you got to study them one by one. Talk to your doctor, talk to your naturopathic doctor, and find what is right for you. Now, there are many different parasites that are out there. That's why you have to evaluate these 4 or 5 of them at a time, simply because there are many different types of parasites that are out there. And different type of herbal blends, different drugs, they target different parasites. Clean your digestive tract. This is not medical advice. I have done this protocol over hundreds of times since 2019. Looking at your digestive system, just understand it's a very long piece of pipework. Food enters your mouth, down the esophagus, into your stomach. Digestive enzymes start to break down the food. Food goes into your small intestines next. Small intestine is 15 to 20 feet in length, followed by your large intestine, another 5 feet in length. Feces formation, and out the back for elimination. I'm going to show you how to clean out this pipework from A to Z, with simple ingredients you probably have in your kitchen right now. Ingredients you need: apple cider vinegar, lemons or limes. You can also use grapefruit, pink salt, and also a little bit of black coffee. This is optional. The night before, finish dinner around 7:30 p.m. No late night snacks. Next morning around 11 a.m., 12 p.m. on an empty stomach. No breakfast. Make this in a thermos. Add 1 tablespoon and 2 teaspoons of pink salt. Cut and squeeze 3 lemons or limes or 1 grapefruit. Extract the juices only, no pulp. Add a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar. Add 3½ cups of hot water. Stir. Add 2 cups of room temperature water. Stir. And this is what you have on the table. You have your salt flush solution that you just prepared. You have another bottle here of room temperature water. The volume is around 9 cups. And also here, black coffee. And this is optional. Directions. This is how you drink the salt flush solution. Sip on the bottled water. Hold it in your mouth. Take a bigger gulp of the salt flush solution and drink it down. Sip on black coffee, optional. Repeat steps 1, 2, 3. The goal is to finish the thermal solutions first. One more time. Here we have, just take a small sip of this water, drink a bigger gulp of the salt flush solution, put it down. I drink a little bit of black coffee to reward myself, and I just rotate again and again until I finish this first. And this is going to create a laxative effect. More than a laxative effect, it's going to be more like a diarrhea tsunami. Poop milestones. For some people, this may take 45 minutes to an hour and a half to begin coming out with some solids. Next, going to transition over to soft poop. Next, going to transition to really soft poop. When this happens, I want you to pound this water It's going to increase that water pressure. And over time, you're going to get torn brown water, lots of it. I'm talking about savage. The protocol that I just mentioned cleans out the small and large intestines combined. You may come across information regarding colon hydrotherapy or coffee enemas online, but that only targets the colon. What you want to do is study out human physiology, recognize that the small intestine is 15 to 20 feet, followed by the large intestine, the colon. It's about 5 feet in length. The small intestine is much, much longer. You want to get a protocol that can clean out both. Not professional medical advice. Let's just say you're going after your internal parasites. You're taking Vermox 3 days in a row, once in the morning, once in the evening, 3 days in a row. Kill those internal parasites. Next, you gotta flush them out. You can't leave the dead carcasses in your body because you have a lot of parasites, potential parasites in your small and large intestines. You just went to war with them, now they're all dead. What you need to do is go into the self-flush protocol that's just explained right here. You gotta clean out this whole pipe. Flush all the dead parasites out of your body. Now, once you have this pipe completely cleaned out, okay, you're cleaning out the small and large intestines, you want to follow up with some probiotics. So check in with your doctor, naturopathic doctor, to find the right probiotic that is right for you. Does this make sense? Leave a comment below. Next, we talk about healthy eating. Not going to go into details, you guys already know. Y'all already know. The reason why I presented this material in this order is because if you have a bunch of parasites in your body, it doesn't matter what type of healthy eating you're doing. Some people are so focused on supplementation. What type of supplements should I be taking? If you have a bunch of parasites, they're taking in all those supplements. They're multiplying rapidly. They're growing. You're not. What you need to do is get my program below. I'll leave the link in the descriptions and comments. DABOT to Summer Bod Transformation Challenge. Lose 3 to 5 pounds per month without going to the gym. Thank you for taking your time watching this presentation. My name is John. Look forward to connecting with you in the comments below.